We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Israel United in Christ is a non-violent, Bible-based movement. We do not advocate or condone any acts of violence against any race, ethnicity, or gender. We advise that if any hear or know of any plot to cause harm to anyone or to break the laws of the land, you must contact the proper authorities to bring awareness to any possible threat. Numbers 10 and 9.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 10, verse 9. And if ye go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, then you shall blow an alarm with the trumpets.
We are blowing the alarm because we're going to war against these vain deceits that have conquered our people.
Bring it out,
we need to wake our people up.
Right.
Give me Deuteronomy 28:15.
Dude. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
We do not hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God right now. You hearken to the voice of Edom. That's who you listen to. You do not listen to the God of our forefathers, the God that wants us to come back and rule. You listen to people that want to keep us down.
Right.
Read.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And all these curses have came upon us and overtaken us. Look around in our neighborhoods, there's dirt on the ground, there's paper on the ground.
Right.
If you go to the east side, they have people come through and clean that up.
Right.
Why ain't nobody doing that here?
Bring it up.
Don't we pay taxes like they do over there? But still, nothing happens here because it's part of the curse.
Right.
We are letting another man tell us what to do, how to live.
Right.
We're not doing it ourselves like we're supposed to. Go ahead.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Like the trash is laying around. Ain't nobody cleaning that up. Read on.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Cursed shall we be in the field. Who out here has their own field where they grow their own food? Who out here has ancestors that was enslaved, that was cursed in that field having to pick cotton for nothing?
Bring it out, huh?
Had to pick corn for nothing.
Right.
And they had to raise it.
Teach, huh?
So they had to do it all for nothing.
Right.
Read.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Cursed shall be the basket in thy store. We don't even have storehouses. We've been cursed so bad.
Out, huh?
Half of us don't even know what a storehouse is.
Right.
We have no baskets to get anything out of our storehouses because we don't have one in the first place.
Bring it out, huh? Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Our kids was given to another people. That's why we act so much like the Europeans. Because when we was little kids, we was taken away from our parents during slavery. And we was taught by them. We act like them. You need to come back to the Most High God laws so you can remember who you are and reclaim your heritage. Yeah. And reclaim your heritage to who you are supposed to be.
Right.
You're not supposed to be acting like these Edomites. Not at all. Read.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
We discontinue from the heritage that God gave us.
Bring it out, huh?
We are no longer ruling the earth.
Right.
These other nations are ruling the earth over us.
Bring it out.
Wherever you can think of in America,
Right.
where we have some money,
Right.
where we have some property,
Right.
somewhere in that same state, there's an Edomite over him. Edomites are running everything.
Bring it out, huh?
You cannot have in this state, in the United States of America, Esau will not let you get over them.
Bring it out.
If we don't come back to God's laws so God can put us where we need to be, we ain't never going back.
Bring it out, huh? This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
Because we had no power, no might, we could not do nothing about them taking it.
Right.
They took our kids, and we just stood there and looked.
Bring it out, huh?
Like today, if the police come and take your kids,
right,
there's nothing you can do. You have no might against the police department.
Yo.
You have no might against the U.S. government.
Right.
Hell, don't even worry about the U.S. government. You have no might over Kentucky.
Right. Bring it out.
Kentucky's government is stronger than we are.
Bring it out.
Read on.
And there shall be no might in thine hands.
No might. No might at all. Read.
Verse 33. The fruit of thy land and of thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
They ate up everything when we was in slavery.
Bring it out.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Sean.
Sean?
Yes, sir.
You got any questions for me, Sean?
No, I'm just now really, opening up myself. Just, this couple weeks that I've been going through, you know how we go through this stuff. So
You seen,
what?
Lord have mercy. 12 times.
Right here, sir.
Okay. You see yourself over?
Right here?
Where'd you point at?
So what's these, sir? Is these like?
These right here is who we are in the Bible. That's what God calls
So
us.
look, I don't really necessarily know exactly my answer. I can't really tell you. Like, I'm really looking at it myself. Like, you ever heard of this? Ancestors?
Oh, no.
DNA
That's
stuff?
crap.
It's crap.
That's crap. Let me tell you why it's crap. When you go to have a paternity test, right, to see if that child is yours, who got to give DNA?
Who?
Yeah, who?
Us, right?
Yeah, you, the woman, and the child.
Bring it out, huh?
What's your ancestors' DNA? They can't take it, so how they gonna know? That's why it's junk. It's junk science.
But only thing I was saying, because I'm adopted, sir, so I'm really trying to look for my parents. So I really got no other way to look for them that way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not really like going far back. I get them answers from my, when I find my parents, when I find my mom and my dad. That's all I was saying. But, for everything else, I'm open up too. I see everything, as far as this life we living in and, with stuff like that. Like,
Okay, you was adopted here in Kentucky?
no, I was adopted in Illinois.
In Chicago?
Family out here, though.
Oh, praise it. So,
Yes, sir.
shut down. All praises. Well, we're gonna. You was born in America, so we're gonna say you Judah, because 9 times out of 10, that's probably where you gonna trace it back to.
Judah?
Yeah, you was probably born here. You wasn't adopted from overseas, was you?
No.
Okay. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
The ox knoweth his owner. The ox. Ox is a dumb animal. Read.
And the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider.
His people do not consider. Like, for instance, you don't even consider that you God's people.
Bring it out, huh?
You trying to search and find out.
Right.
But I know you are. You are. That's who you are. You are God's people. Read that again.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But
the ass is master's crib. The ass is master's crib, right? So you was adopted. So therefore, you fall underneath the curses because something happened to your parents where they had to give you up.
Right.
Or they could have been taken.
Right.
You have no clue.
I don't.
That still falls underneath the curse. Yeah.
this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
That's adoption. That's adoption right there. Like when we was in slavery,
Right.
they would take our kids and give them a different last name and all that.
Right.
adopted them the same way you would go adopt a pet.
Bring
Give
it out.
them your last name.
Bring it out, huh?
That's exactly how they did it. And the system's still here today.
Yes, sir.
And the system is still here today. It ain't went nowhere at all.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.